Hi, I'm Don Schwartz, and I'm the Parish Assistant here at Salem for Youth and Christian Education. I've been a member here for 22 years, and I've served in my capacity as a part-time Parish Assistant for about 18 years. During that time, it's been a really fun and challenging experience for me. Several times, it's been about 5 times we've taken our youth group to the National Youth Gatherings, starting out with a small group going to Atlanta, and just recently, the past summer and then 3 summers ago, we went to New Orleans with more than 20 in our group. And as you might imagine, these gatherings are filled with energy. The children, the youth, I guess, do a wonderful job with raising funds to get there to start with, and then once they're there, they really jump in with 2 feet. They do lots of learning, wonderful worship experiences, great opportunities to meet and greet people in the city. And every part of the trip is also aimed at serving people. So in the past couple of years, we've cleaned up parks, we've read to children, and we've just been in the community talking with the residents that are there. Now, a little closer to home, twice a year, we take our middle school youth and high school youth to some synod events, and that's kind of where they get some training and things like that. During the summer, I run a summer drama camp, and that's designed for children that are basically 1st grade through 8th grade. Often we have 2 sessions, 2 3-week sessions, and at the end we stop with, or we end up with a show that we present to the parents and to the community free of charge. These are all Bible-based shows. In the past, we've done things going along with Noah's Ark and with the Prodigal Son and a lot of other biblical type themes. As far as my work with our Christian education area, I'm here as a support every Sunday morning to back up our teachers, which do a wonderful job working with students from grades kindergarten all the way up through our confirmation program. In addition to that support role, I also, from time to time, substitute in classes, lead some all-class gatherings, and I also manage to squeeze in there somehow some work with our high school youth on a regular basis. Another part of my job is Friday nights. We have a youth drop-in every other Friday night, and it's really a fun time for the kids to get together. Not all of them go to the same high school, so they get together and have an opportunity to just talk with each other, share in some events, talk out some things, and also they have a chance to just work on some service projects. In the past, we've supported a quilting project, and we've also done some things to prepare for our youth gatherings, our national youth gatherings. I guess for me, one of the things that makes my job so gratifying is serving and working with the people here at Salem, because I always felt from the very first day that I walked in here, very welcome, very much a part of the congregation, and I had the chance to either step in and really work hard or to kind of lay back and see what else was going on, and then gradually work my way into a number of different things. Besides the friendliness of our congregation, I think the other thing that's great here is our worship on Sunday mornings and also midweek on Wednesday nights is right on target, Bible-based, and very, very, I guess, what could I say, energetic in that it provides me with, a recharge every week of just some good, positive information that will help me to live my life better as a Christian. And I guess one part that's also interesting for me is doing our children's sermons on Sunday mornings. I pulled together from a number of different resources object lessons, and we call the children to the front. during the middle part of our worship service, and sometimes it can be as few as 2, but oftentimes we've had as many as 15 to 20 kids up there, and we just kind of go with a opportunity for the kids to have a message aimed directly at them that's based upon either the gospel lesson or one of the other lessons for that particular Sunday. We've done some silly things like running around the inside of the church and looking for different things, different things in the windows. We've also done tug of war. We've looked at maps, and basically just an opportunity to get together, pray, and reflect on God's Word. And I guess there is one other section that I didn't mention, and that's my work with helping our young folks at grade 2 prepare for First Communion. So that usually happens during our Lenten time frame, and they receive their First Communion on Maundy Thursday, which obviously is when Jesus first instituted that meal and served it as a sacrament. And it's become a sacrament here in the Lutheran Church. So that's such a great chance for us to get together with our second graders to think about what it means to be a part of God's family and how that's going to change our life as we continue to grow and live in this world. Well, one of the things that I think causes Salem to be so appealing to folks is that it really does make a statement in our community. Our building is open almost all the time for a number of different groups, but at the same time, we have these wonderful worship services and wonderful committees that really work on the mission of God. We do a lot of outreach to causes around the world. We're highly involved with Lutheran World Relief and the Lutheran Immigration and Refugee Service. Some of our members actually even work there, so that's a great opportunity. And I think the other thing that encourages people to be here is we really hold true to the Lutheran doctrine, and we welcome a variety of people from different walks of life into our midst and encourage them to take part wherever in any way that they would want to with our congregational life. You know, another hat that I do, and this is on a volunteer basis, is to work with our Salem Players Theater Group, and that's something that I guess I was interested in doing when I was in high school, but never really had the opportunity. I wasn't in the theater clique, so to speak. So after being a member of Salem for about a year and a half, I was invited by one of our previous members, Pat Burgermeister, who is now in Florida, and she invited me to be involved with the show called South Pacific. I had a great time there. I even got to sing a little bit and stuff like that, which was a little bit outside of my area of comfort, but I felt great. And since that time, we've continued to grow that program. We got some more technology involved, more lighting, more sound augmentation and things, and we continue to serve today. It's fun doing a musical because it involves a lot of different age groups and a lot of different people from outside the community of Salem and as well as inside our congregation. And then every once in a while we do comedies and serious plays, and those are also great too because we can find another group of people that are interested in being on the stage. Live theater, I think, is just really fantastic because it asks you to solve problems kind of as you're going, and also allows you to kind of try on some different roles and see how that would fit and communicate that information to an audience.